Now let's analyze the insert section of the ribbon. The most common thing that we're going to insert here is a chart. We'll review everything. You can insert pivot tables and regular tables, pictures, and an actual picture file that can just float in your Excel model. You can insert shapes if you want to draw them or create them, as well as icons, which can also be very useful. Then you've got 3D art, etc. So you would want to use this stuff carefully. You don't want to clutter up your model with all sorts of pictures and shapes, but it can be very useful. And then the most common thing, I'm just going to select some empty cells here, is to insert a chart. And if we click all charts, you can see here column, line, pie, bar, etc. And we're going to cover the most common and most effective types of charts later in this course and other courses. Then you've got spark lines covered in our advanced Excel course, as well as slicer and timeline. You can insert a hyperlink. You can actually have text in a cell that links out to your website. You can insert a text box if you actually want to have some floating text. That can be very useful as well. Let's press Ctrl-Z to undo that. And we're back to insert here. You could also insert word art, an equation if you actually needed to include an equation, or a symbol if you wanted to include, for example, copyright or a currency or something like that, and insert it into a cell. You could do so like that. Now let's look at page layout. Page layout, we can control the margins, the orientation, and if you're creating printable versions of a model, you might want to choose landscape. For example, set your paper size, set the print area, etc. Print titles enables you to actually choose certain parts of the model. Say, for example, this top row that would repeat on each page that's printed. That can be very useful if you have, say, years across the top or a title across the top and you want it on every page. Extremely useful. We can select the scale or scale to fit. Here are all your options in the dialog box here. Those are the main things that we're going to use in page layout. Then you've got formulas. Formulas enable you to insert a function, so you can choose from Excel's list of functions most commonly used. All, if you select all, you can see there are many functions in Excel. And then you can also use a name manager, which is where we can name cells. Recall that we showed you how this is the name of the cell here in this top left corner, but you can actually give it some other name. You can trace precedence and trace dependence, which is extremely useful for auditing a model. That shows you how cells are linked together, as well as some error checking and other things. Moving over to the data section of the ribbon, data validation is extremely useful for certain things, including creating drop-down lists. So we're definitely going to show you data validation. Sorting can also be quite useful in filtering. What-if analysis is how we perform sensitivity analysis, where we use goal-seek or we create data tables. So we'll definitely be coming back to what-if analysis quite a bit. Then we have review. Review is where we can run a spell check on everything that's contained in the model. That's very helpful for presenting something. We can insert comments, which allow us to point out to other users of the model what we've done in certain cells. We can protect the worksheet or workbook from changes from other users. And moving over to view, we can select a page break preview, which is where we actually show what we want to print. Let's go back to view here. We can remove the grid lines. Removing the grid lines is something we do in all CFI models, especially towards the end when we want them to be presentation ready. The models look a lot cleaner without the grid lines. But for showing you things in this course, we'll leave them on. You can change the zoom. So right now we're showing this in the course at 120% zoom, but you can select or do a custom zoom. You can freeze panes, which means certain parts of the model are frozen at the top. So we've got the top row frozen here, and you can always see it no matter where you scroll. Now we can unfreeze it here. That can be extremely useful as well. Help, we won't be going into that, but that is where you can get help, although we recommend staying away from it and using the resources in this course is much more effective ways to get help. So that was a very quick overview of all of the most important sections of the